All right, folks, from the West Coast to the East Coast and everything between, folks. You're about to get live with Lonzo, the Godfather of West Coast hip hop, and my main man, Dusty Vicious, y'all. It's about to go down, down, down. We got all our technical issues are resolved. I got my background. Dusty got his audio together. It should be a good day in LA, folks. Check it out. Let's see what we're working with here today. Dusty, you about ready? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? I know you're someplace. Where you go? There you go, down there. Dusty, I see you. I see you. Hold on there. I got too much going on. There you go, Doc.
There we go.
What's up with you, Dusty One?
Oh, man, I'm chilling, man. I see you moving around just as much as I am, man. That Gemini spirit in full effect.
Man, like I told my partner the other day, if I sit down and tell you all the stuff I'm doing, you swear I have a pile of money someplace, a big old pile. I got more projects going on than the Nickerson Gardens. I got projects. But anyway, Doc, how's everything going with you today?
Man, can't complain, dude. Great day, beautiful day in LA. I mean, Gemini season's right around the corner. I'm going to San Francisco this week with my lady, so looking forward to that.
It starts what, Saturday?
20th. Yeah, 21st is the first day, which is the day I was born.
Wow. Happy pre-birthday to you, Doc.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Appreciate you.
I got a bunch of Go ahead. Let's talk.
Yeah. Well, as always, a lot of stuff to talk about. Not probably, but definitely the biggest story this past few days is the shooting in Buffalo. 10 people were shot at a Tops supermarket. White dude drives, hundreds of miles. And from what I understand, all the victims were black. Talk to me about your thoughts. And apparently, this is the 198th mass shooting we've had this year.
This year?
That's what they're saying. 198 mass shootings in America this year alone.
Man, they getting real quiet about these mass shootings because I didn't know we had 198, dude. But you know what? Maybe they're including some of the stuff that's happening in the hood. And
that's exactly what they're doing. That's exactly what they're doing, in my opinion.
Yeah. The parties that get shot up, the cars that get shot up, drive-bys, a mass amount of people get hit, and they including them all that gets included in the mass shooting situation. Man, you know what? This dude, I've been following this case real close because it's kind of burnt me a little taste, man. This dude been on the internet complaining about his issues. The police came out to his house a year or so ago to talk to his parents because he had posted some stuff. He had said some stuff that was kind of disturbing, made everybody's ears perked up. Then his dad buys him a new gun for Christmas. Okay, homeboy, I seen the video. The video wasn't very popular, but I got a good friend of mine that knows how to go to the dark web, and he went to the dark web and pulled this thing up, man, and it looks like a scene out of Fortnite, dude. The visual that you see is of the guy's gun, and you see the gun shooting and people falling. It looks like a video game, dude. I swear. It looked like I said, dude, is this real? He said, man, this is absolutely real. He shot old ladies, man. He didn't give a damn about nothing. And he was able to go to surrender to the police with no incident. He surrendered to the police, put his gun down, put his hands up, and they handcuffed him. And he went to trial. We
haven't seen that before, huh?
He went to trial and pled not guilty. Broadcast the whole event on the internet and
not guilty.
He was talking the whole time. I mean, the video is about a 10 to 15 minute video. And he's talking to the camera the whole time. And when I first got him, I'm like, why are you sending me this? Okay. And then when I saw what was happening, I said, man, is this real? And it was real, dude. He walked the lady outside, minding on his plop. She goes down and goes to the store and just start capping people, dude. And old ladies, man, we're not talking about nobody that's in the game, nobody that's active. He's doing stuff that in a different generation might incite something. And I said that for a reason. In a different generation, it might incite something. But this generation, it's going to be the usual suspects will complain. They will. Biden had a speech, and it's going to be done. A lot of folks gonna complain. Ain't nothing gonna be done. It's a tragedy. You're gonna get the basic thoughts and prayers from the government, but I don't see anything. I don't know what I'm saying, man. I something got to be done. How do you counter this? I don't know, but I know you can't take a knife to a gunfight. But do you really want to go there? And why? He's claiming he's not a part of any organization. But if you do something to him, it's gonna set off some more stuff because it's amazing, man. Only certain people, no matter how wrong somebody may be, they'll find reason to justify and defend that person. Okay. A gangbanger can be the most wrong person in the world, but if you whoop their ass and put hands on them, their crew will find justification for coming back after you for beating that person's ass. They can beat somebody in your family's ass to death damn near, but if you mess one of theirs, they're gonna come back at you. It's the same thing here.
Yeah.
If he may not belong to an organization, but he belongs to a group. Okay, by birthright, and that group probably won't take a loss like that laying down because they figure if it happened to him, it happened to us. Well, you ain't out shooting people in the grocery store, so why would that happen to you? But I have to be very careful. I don't want to sound like a hater, but I know I can't stand that. I don't want my channel to get shut down because of something that I feel is wrong that has to be addressed in other ways than just conversation. They're not going to take no political action. That's for damn sure. The gun lobby has too much power, too much influence over the government, and basically, we just sitting ducks for people to do what they want to do as they want to do it until we do something different. Marching ain't gonna fix it. It ain't never fixed nothing. Marching ain't gonna fix it this time. This ain't gonna be this. But who do you march on? No, who do you march on? Him? He in jail.
Yeah.
What do you do? What do you really do? Do you do what you need to do? And I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna say it again. Some folks they might be in the chat room, but I don't know. We have to use our power of voting. Okay, got to get rid of some of these folks in the Senate and some folks in the House and the Senate, so that we can make some changes from a government, from a social standpoint, from a government standpoint, and change some laws. Okay, we already know they got tough gun laws in New York, but wherever he came from with that right there, man, that was 18 years old, radicalized, killed 10 people, turned himself into the police. How bad does your life have to be for you to see that as being some type of solution about in regards to not being replaced? Are you that afraid of what happens in America? Are you that afraid? Are you that concerned? Is you can't tell people how did killing those 10 people make the situation any better? What I think it does do is make people on the other side start gearing up for something that nobody really wants. And that's sad. But it's like somebody's pushing the button. They keep pushing the button. If you can't do it with one, let's try 4. If you can't do it before, let's try 10. Go get 10 innocent people. See if we can get this started because they ready. If it got to that point, that's the bad part, man. Who wants to go?
They are way more ready than we are. They're way more ready than we are. We don't even know how to clean our guns correctly, bro.
Yeah, who wants to go there? Nobody wants to go there but them because that's what they do. You know, hey man. I want to preach. I can't preach. Let me hit this right here.
Yeah. There you go.
It's sad, man, that we have to sit here and have these conversations in this day and time. You actually think that time was going back, that we were actually going back in time to the 1600s, 1800s, whatever the case may be. Yes, iMac music. It is scary, man. It's really scary. And meanwhile, back in the hood, we can't wait to do the same thing to each other. This is some bullshit.
Man, somebody in the chat said the same thing. That's it right there. Yeah.
This is some bullshit. We can't wait to do the same thing to each other. It's like, oh, they over there killing people, 10 people. I'm going to go over here in the hood and do the same thing. I'm not going to say go someplace else and do it. I'm saying don't do it, period. But we got folks on this side taking out old ladies, man, and grandpas and grandmas and kids and give a damn. And in the hood, it's the same thing. for no reason,
Yeah.
basically. Don't give
Yeah.
me a preacher. I'm gonna have to lift the offering.
Man. Yeah, dude. Yes, Ward says, what did he say earlier that kind of correlates with what you just said? He says, watch out for more shootings like this, but what hurts me the most is how we so quick to kill each other. Yeah.
Well, you know what? That right there, I think that irks me to a very high level. But really, even what irks me even more, change the subject for a hot second. I was listening to one of the guys on Instagram talk about getting Young Thug and his crew getting arrested, and the first thing they cry is racism. First thing they cry is racism. Okay. Folks been wreaking havoc in the community for decades, and they cry racism. Now I know everybody does all kinds of stuff, but the sister who's the DA is like, no, we tired of this right here. I'm going after him.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the problem when you want to play gangster. Unless you got a whole bunch of money, you can't afford to play gangster. Number two, if you got a whole bunch of money, you're about to be broke. Because you're going to give it all to them to keep your ass out of the penitentiary. All them years they're going to throw at you. 26 charges, 26 felony charges. That shit is you're looking at basketball scores plus, okay? And if you are the person with the money and folks behind you see that you have the means to fight the case, they'll start pointing at you just so they can go home.
Yep.
Meanwhile, you will spend every dime you got, open every safe, every bank account, any shoebox with money to throw it at a lawyer to try and keep you from going to the penitentiary. And I thought about some other day. An ignorant dude with money, black or white, is a lawyer's blessing. An ignorant dude with money is a lawyer's blessing. Because he's going to do something real stupid, whether it be catch him a dope case, catch him a rape case, catch him a gangster case, and make some lawyer real rich. The lawyer from death row, he's very rich. He got paper. He probably the only one got paper right now from death row money. Think about that.
Mm-hmm.
The artists wouldn't get no royalties. They wouldn't get no publishing. They wasn't getting much on royalties. Sugar's in jail. Snoop owns death row, the name. He don't own he don't own all the catalogs, as far as my understanding. But the lawyer was able to build the hell out of him. You got the Snoop first case, you got Tupac's cases, you got Suge's cases. All these cases was billed for millions, hundreds of thousands. I ain't gonna say millions, hundreds of thousands. Okay, so when I bet you the lawyer probably made more money than the artist did. Woo.
Mm-hmm.
The lawyer for death row probably made more money than the artist did.
Yeah.
The lawyer might have been the second highest paid person next to Suge Knight.
Damn, that's cold.
Think about that for a minute, folks. Stephen, what was his name? Kenner.
David Kenner.
David Kenner probably was the second highest paid person at death row next to Suge. They kept him busy. He came. Harry O got him in with Suge when Snoop caught his case before he dropped his first record. Then when Suge got in trouble, when I think he was Tupac's lawyer, when Tupac got in trouble, and Suge kept him real busy.
Mm-hmm.
Suge
was getting sued. Suge was getting sued left and right back then.
Getting sued, cases, the whole 9 yards. So when your lawyer is getting paid more than your artist, your record company got problems.
Damn. That's deep, man. That's deep. Yeah, dude. Let's keep it on Young Thug, man. So yeah, his apparently Lonzo, he's complaining about his circumstances. He is dealing with inhumane circumstances, as his lawyer put it. Cold food. They leave the lights on all the time. Nigga, last time I checked, this was prison, not the fucking Hilton Hotel. I think he's going through serious withdrawals, if you ask me, because he was on every drug known to man, allegedly.
Well, you know what, Doc, and that's the problem. You had a shock to your system that you probably wasn't expecting. You didn't have no time to prepare for this right here, mentally, physically, emotionally. There was no preparation for this right here. All we know is one day, hey, what y'all doing? Where we going? Okay, and it was just like that. Wait, huh? You probably had no idea they was coming to your house to take you to jail that day. None.
Yep.
Okay. I saw his dad on his dad was being interviewed on a show, and of course he's defending his son, and he's supposed to. But here's the problem. Here's the problem. You got so many parents that are benefiting from the ill-gotten gains, or parents get caught up in the lifestyle. Okay. And they benefit, they get money, the kid got money, they got houses, cars, whoop, whoop, whoop. And they looked at it under a different light. And even though they know they're doing something wrong, they don't try to stop them. They don't try to deter them from this. See, the problem with a lot of black folks, a lot of gangster-minded cats, I ain't gonna say black folks, they want to make gangster a career. Okay? You want to make it a career. It don't work like that. You did something, it was a means to an end, and the key word here is end. It was a means to an end, and at some point in time, you turned it into a career because you figure you can wash all the money together. If you wash the money together, all the money come back dirty. All of it get to go to the feds.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And you got, like I said, you got parents that just forego everything they were ever taught just to be cool and not to raise no flags. And I know guys that so dope, mama wouldn't let them come in the house, wouldn't let them buy them nothing. No, you can't buy me nothing with that money, because if you do, I'm not having the police come take a damn thing out of my house. No, you can't pay off my house. No, you can't pay my house. No, I would pay with my Social Security check. No, I don't want the coat. I know where it came from. No. Okay. Some point in time, things change. I know it's hard. It's hard to stay steadfast to your beliefs when folks are living large, but at some point in time, when that thing finally comes tumbling down, we got a whole nother problem.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Eric says it's crazy that these rappers talk all that gangster shit in their music, but when they get in jail, they start complaining like little girls.
Oh yeah, everybody gangster till it's time to go to jail. I just see more cats in jail praying. Every time they be in front of the court, they praying. They wear suits, pants pulled up properly. Everything is fitting well, and they speak in good English. As soon as they beat the case, they go right back to that's the punk shit I don't like. I never care for that. Okay, be who you gonna be at all times. Okay, be who you gonna be.
Yep. Yeah, man. You know what's something else that happened this week? A popular rapper passed away. His name was Lil Keed, Keed. Real popular with the youngsters, millions of downloads, all that stuff, views. But he died apparently at the age of 24 of liver failure after he allegedly overdosed on promethazine with codeine. These 24-year-olds are dying from diseases that 60-year-olds and 70-year-olds and 75-year-olds usually die over, dude.
That nigga poisoned himself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's somebody allegedly that's wanted to test the limits of his body, see how high he can get. Well, while you're getting high, you have other bodily functions. Just like I said before, you think you're doing something in the streets with your op, but you got another part that you have to account for, and in this case, it's your internal organs. You can't take drugs like that and expect your organs to react in a negative way. My man say, I might usually say that's heroin. Pretty much. So you OD on some pharmaceutical heroin, and you wonder why he did. But that's the same. That's the same as trying to see how many blunts you can smoke. Most you're gonna do if you smoke a bunch of blunts, you're gonna pass out and go to sleep, eat up a bunch of shit. Okay, your chance of dying from weed is slim to none. But you start messing with these pharmaceutical drugs, it's a whole nother chemical reaction, and your body will react in a much different way. That shit attacks certain parts of your body that if you don't die, it can't be repaired. And that's the bad.
Damn, dude.
24, 25 years old. Ain't nobody telling you how to really use this shit. You got it. You get it, and you drink it. You feel good. You see how much you can drink, how much your body can tolerate before you back up. And in some cases, you don't get a chance to back up. Sometimes you just fucking die.
And these kids are spending hundreds of dollars for just a cup of promethazine. This shit is expensive in the street, dude. It's not easy to come. I mean, they're pouring stuff, and sometimes it's fake. There's a lot of fake stuff out there, obviously. But yeah, these kids are spending so much money, dude. And it's crazy, Lonzo, because when you and I were coming up, if you did heroin, that was like not cool. Like there was no cool points. You got no brownie points. Now that they basically brag about doing heroin in music now.
That's because social media has changed the entire mindset of today's youth. They try to make anything they can cool to get some likes, shares, and go viral. Well, he's viral now. Everybody talking about him being dead. He's viral. He got what he wanted. He can't live to talk about it. He can't live to enjoy it. But and I hate to sound callous because it's really frustrating at some point in time, especially when you talk to some of these folks and see how ignorant they fucking are. They just fucking ignorant for no reason. In some cases, they just God help them ignorant. Okay, because you can't. They're not speaking on English. They're not understanding. Then all they want to do is do what they think somebody told them was cool. And you got the blind leading the blind, and ain't nobody got no eyesight. Nobody got no eyesight. Nobody got no seeing eye dog. Got the blind straight leading the blind with a blind ass dog.
That's a damn shame.
And that's real.
Damn shame, man. Yeah, man. Let's keep it on the bullshit, Lonzo. You know what? Let's keep it kind of drug related because this was a big rapper who we talked about a few years ago. Mac Miller, a really good MC. I would encourage everybody out there to look up Mac Miller, M-A-C Miller, really good artist. But he passed away from it ended up being a fentanyl overdose. The case went on. The guy was charged. He has officially been convicted and charged and handed a 17-year sentence for selling Mac Miller fake pills. They're handing down football numbers now for people who are giving fake pills out for people who overdose.
Well, what you mean to say? Bye.
I love it. No, I think that's great.
Bye, Felicia.
Yeah, if that's not a deterrent, I don't know what is, dude.
I interviewed a partner of mine who's running for a sheriff here in LA County. And we were talking about this over just on the same thing as a deterrent. Okay, deterrents work. They said they were bringing in drones because people see cop cars too fast, and the whole thing disseminates too fast. They want to bring in drones. There's one state, I think he said it was Texas, that was actually talking about giving you life without possibility of parole if you hit somebody, kill somebody in a exhibitionist driving situation. Life without the possibility of parole. Okay. If that ain't a goddamn deterrent, my name ain't Lonzo. Okay. A little harsh. That's hard. But you know what though? Is going in circles, racing down the street, a public street, and you kill somebody, a kid, an old lady, a mom, a dad, anybody, and is that any less dangerous than just shooting down the street randomly? You're still in control of a deadly weapon. If you're riding down the street going 100 miles an hour down a residential street and some kid runs out looking for a ball, trying to chase him behind a ball, and you kill them, and are you any less culpable if you were shooting, doing some random shooting like there was I just heard of the days, some cats shooting back and forth. Nobody hit each other, but they killed a little 11-year-old girl. They're going back and forth like they had Fields and McCoys, and bullets get to flying, and they don't have no eyes, no addresses, no nothing, no GPS. End up in somebody's brain. Now the kid is dead, 11 years old, and nobody want to cop to it. But are you any less culpable if somebody dies at the hands of you doing something stupid behind the wheel? Excuse me. If it was an accident, somebody just run out in front of you, or anything could possibly happen. But for you to be racing and knowing it's a school district or it's a residential area, or you hit somebody and kill them while you're on the street because you're trying to do some old silly ass maneuver, trying to look cool, is life without the possibility too much? I don't know. I know for a family member it wouldn't be. If you the fool that was driving, you might think it is. It is what it is.
Damn. We're kind of clowning in the chat section. You said a line earlier. You said something like right before your very eyes, and when you said that, I swear to God, I thought George Clinton in this Tupac song, because George Clinton has an intro, and he says that almost that exact same line. Your ass sounded just like George Clinton, and before I could even like think it, Easy Steve in the comment section said it all. So I'm like, wow, I'm not tripping. you went on your George Clinton for a second. Has anybody ever told you sound like George Clinton?
Not at all.
Oh, okay, dude. That was funny, dude. Oh, sorry. It was just a random thing, dude. Something random. Yeah, but
go ahead, man. But yeah, man, just the level of stupidity that we're experiencing these days and times, and then to see the level of racism that we experience on the other side. How is it that we are so engulfed in our own self-degradation, our self-destruction? Meanwhile, there's a whole group of folks taking people out 10 at a time. Man, come on, dude. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. Come on. We got to do better than this, man. Do you realize how life in the hood would change if there was some way we can just say, you know what, hey, man, no more drive-bys. We ain't doing no more drive-bys.
Mm.
We're not doing
I believe certain groups have that rule.
Yeah,
I don't want to name any groups, but it ain't blacks. Yeah, certain groups have that rule, no drive-bys.
See, because that group, if we're talking about the same group, has an upper echelon that's respected and will deal with your ass. If you break that rule, there's somebody coming to see you. Mm-hmm. Somebody coming to see you.
Facts.
And it's almost like, I was one of my favorite movies, and y'all in the chat room, check this out. Go watch Drop Zone. It's a Spike Lee movie. It's called Drop Zone. Okay. Drop Zone was a movie about, I think it take place back in the 70s and the 80s. Might have been the 80s. And anytime this group
Drop Squad.
Right. Yeah. Drop Zone, that was Wesley Snipes movie. Drop Squad would snatch you off the streets, take you behind the building, and deprogram you with all your stupidity. If you were Uncle Tom, dope dealer, they work it out of your ass. Okay, that's what they would do. And as cats got tougher, they had to up their methods sometimes. First, they didn't put hands on you. They just made you look at all kind of pictures and put the stuff in your ear. They would just bombard you with shit till you crack and just vowed never to do the dumb shit again. Well, Drop Squad, at some point in time, guys started getting a little tough, and they had to start beating on people, and that's when the thing changed, because now they became criminals. Because first of all, they was kidnapping people. That was the first problem. They would kidnap them, take them behind this little spot, this grocery store, hold them for a couple of days, and deprogram them. And some cats wouldn't crack as fast as others. But what I'm saying is there is groups from other people that have a drop squad type mentality. Okay, we said we're not going to jeopardize no more kids in the community with drive-bys, and if there's something that happens, once we find who it is, we're going to deal with you. We're going to deal with you. Police ain't got to deal with you. We're going to deal with you. Okay, but we don't have that. We don't have that same type of leadership, I should say, for lack of a better word.
Yeah, that's so sad, man. That's sad. I got to check that movie out. I've never heard of it, and it's just looking at the story, it looks really dope. And they're saying that it influenced his 2000 movie Bamboozled, which is personally my favorite Spike Lee movie. I love that movie, Bamboozled, even over Do the Right Thing.
Yeah,
Bamboozled. That was a good movie.
Yeah, Bamboozled was dope. Because we have been bamboozled. We have definitely been bamboozled, my brother. We have bamboozled. Me and a partner of mine was talking today. He's in Tennessee. Much love to Powell. If he sees this video, much love to my boy Powell. We were talking about this guy's a college educated dude, and he was saying today that at one time, even after he got his degree, he was in the streets doing this thing. He was prepared to do 4 or 5 years in the penitentiary to rep whatever he was repping. He said, Lonzo, I didn't realize how stupid I sound until I said it to myself. I was prepared. After I got my degree, I was prepared to go sit down for 5 or 6 years, or possibly kill somebody to rep my neighborhood or sell my drugs, whatever the case may be, because I was told that's part of the game. And it is part of that game. But he's such a smart dude, he didn't have to go that route. But the impatience of today's youth, they want to succeed tonight, tomorrow, instant. They want microwave success. Microwave, it may get it hot, but it ain't good for you.
Yeah.
Microwave, they tell you microwave technology is not good for you. Better get you an air fryer or get you a good old fashioned oven. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It might take you a little bit longer to get what you want, but you ain't got to look over your shoulder to keep it. And that makes a big difference.
Man. Let's move on. And before we move on, shout out to the whole chat room. And please hit that like button if you haven't already. More importantly, hit that notification bell by the side so you get notified whenever we go live. Now, Casanova 2 Times is someone that we talked about, Lonzo, on the show a few times. A couple of years ago, him and his crew out of New York, they were all arrested. Same type of RICO situation that's going on with Young Thug. Well, they're at the end of his case now, and he just pled guilty. He took a plea deal after someone snitched and named his crimes. Now, going back, these were the guys who were texting each other about, hey, I got this big dope, all this dope, and they're doing this texting, and they're even up to homicides, allegedly. They were just texting back and forth about homicides. But, yeah, man, looks like one of his boys done went ahead and snitched on him, man.
You think they told that dude next time he's get a birthday, he gonna blow the whole stack of candles. Your birthday is gonna be in triple digits by the time you get home and celebrate with your family. Okay.
Yeah.
What you want to do? And dude, and here's the bad part, man. Yeah, it's some loyal cats out there, but it's real hard to take 20 years for something that you may have only deserved 2 or 18 months, or you really didn't do much of anything. But because I'm loyal to this dude, I'm gonna take his crime. I'm gonna ride this beef for him. I'm gonna jeopardize my family so he can go home. I imagine how your kids must feel. You actually gonna sacrifice your family, and especially in today's so-called thug mentality. That ain't even. It's not even worth the situation. It's not even worth the hassle in most cases because it's only a matter of time before folks start pointing at each other. Hold on, man. Hold on. They try to cut it as soon as they get in. What's the deal? So you are prepared to, if you got kids, abandon your kids, abandon your family, to stay loyal to a person or a group that really can't do nothing for you in most cases. They ain't gonna take care of your family because 9 times out of 10, they got everybody in the group, in the gang or the organization, and those who they don't have, they might be at your house while you in court watching you on TV with your girl. Man,
yeah,
your pad watching your big screen.
You said something last week or a couple weeks ago that just hit home with this topic. You said dudes will do 25 years just so they can ball out for 10 or something like that.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, they'll do 25 years of life just so they can ball out for 10. Think about that.
That mentality is crazy.
Why would you risk all that, your freedom and everything you got just to live fabulous, good, or in your eyes, fabulously for 10, 15, 10, 5 or 10 years when if you found a way to sustain yourself, if you have to go that route, get in, get out, do something else, okay? And I've known guys that have done all kind of criminal situations and left most of the money at the strip club. Now I never understood that one. You did what? We went to the strip club, nigga. We dropped 5 bands on them bitches. Did you really? Okay. The next thing you know, the police at their house. Ain't got
right?
No bail. You go, call the stripper you gave the money to, see if she let get you out. Come on, man. Dude, the logic of some of this street logic has nothing to do with logic. Okay? It has nothing to do with it's all emotional, and it's a constant battle to see how far I can go before I go to jail, how high can I roll before I go to jail, or I die in some case. How high can I get before I die? How much money how many places can I rob before I go to jail? How many strippers I can pay tuition for or buy breast implants for with my dirty money? And how, dude, you can't do with so much. And you get to oohs and ahs, but when it comes down to it, ain't nobody gonna save your ass. Them hoes ain't coming back to get you.
Trip on this, Lonzo. Oh, go ahead. Keep going.
No, go ahead.
Oh, yeah. No, trip on this. This is kind of random, but it's still along the lines of what we're talking about. I was listening to a popular YouTuber, recently, and just in casual conversation, someone asked about taxes or something like that. He was like, "Man, I don't be paying no fucking taxes." And then the conversation just continued. It was just like a little drop of a little boom that could get him into trouble with the IRS, bro.
And that's all you need. Oh, you don't pay no taxes. So what's the Social Security number? How you living? Oh, videos, money. One of the first guys that I was concerned about that was Roddy Ricch. Okay, one of his songs. I keep 100,000 in the. I keep 100,000 in the Jeep and blah 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 blah. I was like, dude, you better shut your ass up. Either the IRS or some homies gonna run up on your ass. One of the two. And this kind of stuff that people do, not understanding the game. You playing a game that you don't understand the rules of. You out here playing a straight game and the rules constantly change for your black ass like nobody else. Your rules change on a regular basis. Okay, the rules that you playing, they change on a regular basis. So the rules on the streets change with the homies, because the same cats that you came up with that you go back flossing on be the same ones plotting on your ass. The same girls that you was kicking it with be the same ones setting folks up. Ask a whole bunch of rappers. Ask Drake. Getting set up. Okay, a bunch of folks do just that. So you broke, you leave the hood broke, come back paid. You got the car, you got the jewelry, you around everybody else that's broke. So you just walk your ass into a line stand wearing a pork chop, a custom made pork chop suit, and wonder why they ate your ass. You wearing a banana suit and a gorilla cage.
You know what? This trips me out when people say this. Mac Music said it. I've heard this before, but he said taxes is voluntary. Yeah, look, we can look that up all we want, but yeah, you stop paying your taxes and see how quick they shut your shit down.
Ask Wesley Snipes about that voluntary shit. Okay, 3 years in the pen. Okay, ask Lauryn Hill about that voluntary shit. Okay,
yeah.
Ask Fox. Ask who else? Ron Isley. Ask a whole bunch of folks about that voluntary shit.
Ask my neighbor who did 8 months.
It's mandatory voluntary. Okay, it's mandatory voluntary. Okay, ask me. I'm dealing with them right now. It may be voluntary. They want their offering though. Damn it, they want their offering. Okay, trust me, they want their offering.
Yeah.
I understand, but hey, there's certain things that you got to be in. You got to be prepared to fight long term to make sure that you win. And how much? It's like any other fight. How much ammunition? The ammunition you got that you're gonna use to fight them, that's gonna give me a little bit of money. Going about your business. Somebody gonna get it. You can't keep it all.
No, ain't happening. Ain't happening, man.
There's
a story that. Yep. Yeah. It's all about contracts. All right, man. Let us know how that goes in a few years. Hopefully it goes good for you, my man. You know what? This is pretty interesting because this was one of the first, if not the first, sex tape after Pamela Anderson to really get a buzz. But the infamous Kim Kardashian sex tape was recently in the news. Ray J, who participated with Kim Kardashian in this sex tape, recently came out and said, "I've never leaked a sex tape in my life. It's always been a partnership between Kris Jenner, Kim, and me. And we've always been partners since the beginning of this thing. We released the tape like a mixtape. It was planned, not leaked."
I totally believe it.
Right? Oh, I feel like I've been had, man.
I have no reason to believe he's lying because that mixtape has been pimped out, turned into an empire. Okay? It was turned into an empire. And here, understand this, man. Check this out. I'm always looking for different ways to prove my point. When one person is successful at something, other people see that as a road to success. Okay? Paris Hilton dropped the sex tape. What's his name? Lawrence Fishburne's daughter dropped the sex tape.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Who else dropped the sex tape? For a while,
homegirl from Family Matters. There was a lot, yeah.
Sex tapes became, after Kim Kardashian, sex tapes became a path to success. Okay. Before Cardi, there was no. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't remember any stripper, any popular, super popular strippers. But after Cardi, stripping became a road to success. Okay. before NWA, dope dealers wasn't talking about selling dope. Dope dealing became a road to success. As people get successful in different things, other people see these same things as being a road to success. When Will Smith slapped the shit out of Chris Rock, homeboy thought that was going to be a road to success when he run up on Dave Chappelle's ass. But they gave his ass a new precedent. They beat his ass.
Yeah, his ass like this, boy. They had his arm all jacked up.
But wait, here's the crazy part. They talking about he might have a lawsuit.
I'm sure. That's the nuts, man.
That's
the society, baby.
They talking about he may have a lawsuit. You ran up on the stage with a gun in your hand, a fake gun and a real knife, and they didn't do nothing but kind of sidestepped your ass. But his people that cared about him beat your ass. Okay? And they're talking about excessive force. You stayed in your goddamn seat, would have been no force. I never understood how somebody can break into your house and sue you because they broke their leg breaking in your house.
Man.
That is the most asinine thing I've ever heard in my life. It seems to me, if you were the commission of a crime, anything that happens to you while you're committing that crime, especially within the next hour or so, is not the responsibility of the person that you attempted to do the crime on. Why would you make me a victim? Because at that point in time, my adrenaline is flying. You assaulted me. My adrenaline is flying. I should get a crazy pass for a minute. Anybody that loved me should get a crazy pass. If you had all they saw was a gun, okay? They didn't know it was a replica gun. All they know is they saw somebody run up on Dave and they whooped his ass, okay? Mm-hmm. Oh, if it was a cop, he go home all day long. If it was a cop to beat his ass, it wouldn't be no problem. But because it was some celebrities to beat his ass, we might get a check. And some punk ass lawyer gonna take their goddamn case. That's the bad part.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one we need to blackball. The lawyer to take that case need to be blackballed.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Ambulance chaser type shit. Yeah, Jay Ferris. Yes, Jamie Foxworth from Family Matters did get into porn, and I follow her on Instagram. Yeah. You didn't hear that, wifey? I follow Jamie Foxworth on Instagram, and she is still looking fly as hell to this day. But she did get into porn. She was the girl who just disappeared. I don't know if you ever watched Family Matters, but there was a middle child who ended up walking upstairs, and she just never came back into the sitcom. Yeah, just never came. She walked upstairs, never came back.
What's his name? The one that died. He was trying to slang some dick onto porn for a while too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It didn't work out for him at all either. So, but people do certain things. It gives people ideas and it sets precedents, and people take those ideas and put them into action, and they try maybe not the exact same thing, but similar things to it. Running up on the stage was such a big thing for Will and Chris Rock. It became a good idea for somebody else. I can't slap him. I'll just run up there with a gun and a knife and see what happens. How much he was trying to get attention to his for his rap career. All right.
Okay, buddy.
I don't know his name yet.
I don't either, actually.
Whatever his name is, I don't know what it is. They ain't giving him no real publicity where he can say, I was the guy that ran up on Dave Chappelle. Nope. Let's do this right here.
Yeah.
Other than that,
did anybody ever try to attack you while you were performing for any reason?
Man, no, I had a guy one time. I actually want my jewelry not be on the stage, and the guy got my pinky ring a little tighter than he was supposed to. And other than that, nah.
Oh, okay.
Nah.
Cool.
We didn't have no problem like that. But, being we was players. We wasn't no gangsters. Nobody running up on us. Get an autograph. Run up in a hotel room or something like that. No, go ahead, Doc.
Oh, okay. And I'm sure this is the question everybody in the chat room wants to hear, everybody around the world. Is there possibly a Lonzo sex tape from back in the 80s or 90s out there that could be floating around on some VHS or something in somebody's garage?
If it would be on high 8, y'all gotta reject it no way. Be on high 8, y'all. We been doing this shit right here, okay? No, bro. No.
Oh man, my wife and I'm not ashamed to say this. I've said it on my show. Back in our younger days, I've been with her for a minute. We did our thing, right? We had a sex tape, and we would always keep hold of where it is. And to this day, her and I don't know where it is. We moved one day, and this was maybe 8-9 years ago. We just never found it. So somebody might find a Dusty Vision sex tape out there. It's on a little one of those little things.
Mini high mini DV.
Yeah, one of those little mini VHSs that you put inside the video camera.
Oh yeah. I had one on Dre, man. We had a couple of friends over here that were very friendly to the crew, and I caught Dre in a very compromising position, and and even then I said something. I said, man, if you blow up before I do, I got this tape on your ass. And we laughed and laughed and laughed. And I put the tape in one of my stash boxes in one of my safes. And I had one of my girls, I gave her access to it because she had some jewelry and stuff. And she got mad, took all my shit out the safe, and the tape left, and I never saw it again.
Damn. Ooh.
Yep.
Ooh. And Dre knows that there could be a possible sex tape of him out there somewhere.
Yeah, he knew it was possible, but it is what it is, Doc.
Damn. How did How did Yella approach you to produce the porn inside of your studio?
Hey man, you want to make some money? What you got, man? I want to rent the studio. To do what? I'll add a couple of video projects. Video projects? Oh man, I'm gonna be shooting some porn. What? I thought it was bullshitting. What? At that time, like, hell yes, have some fun. One thing about me, man, and this is the part people, contrary to what you see in movies, whatever the case may be, if it looks like it might be some fun, I'm gonna give it a try. Let's see what happens. That's just my Gemini attitude. Oh man, I got this demo tape. Let me hear it. You want to put it on wax. That's why I can never be a hater, man. I can never be. I've always had an open mind to everything. I've always said yes way more times than I said no, and a few times I should have said no. Okay, but yeah, it was kind of casual, man, and I didn't believe he was going to do it. And then he came over here with some couches and some pictures and painted. And the wall, two of the walls are still the same color right to this day that he painted them, because all he would do was just change the color, change the angle of the furniture and onto a different color wall, and it would look like a whole different set. So yeah, we had a ball.
Yeah.
And I didn't, you know what, dude? I did not sleep with none of them chicks. I know y'all saying nigga lying. No, for real, dude. I have been very protective of my homie. I've been very protective of that dude. Okay. And
you mean your little homie down there?
Homie, me and Mr. Johnson, I've been very protective. And we ain't had nothing to do with no shots, no pills. We never did none of that shit. Okay. Because I don't do public pussy. That's bottom line. That's my thing. I don't do public.
Hey, Lonzo, I don't know how I did this, but my phone is at 5% because I didn't charge it. Let me go downstairs and get my charger real quick, okay?
I'm gonna do some commercials right quick.
Go for it.
I'm gonna take Dusty off right quick, folks. I'm gonna hire Dusty and let y'all know, man. This is something I'm doing here. The Godfather of West Coast hip hop. I got a love for fathers, man. I got a lot of love for fathers. I got 5 kids myself. And if you're in LA, folks, I'm doing a Father's Day brunch in the city of Compton at the Dollar High Center. The day before Father's Day, on June the 18th, which is actually my birthday, me and the mayor of Compton, Emma Sharif, are doing this together, honoring dads from the community. If you want to be a part of this, take the look at the link down there at Annual Father's Day on Eventbrite. You got to register because we got to make sure that we have enough food for everybody. We want to accommodate everybody that comes through there. We only got so many seats, so many plates available, but we got about 200. So if you want to come down and check us out on June the 18th from 11:30 to 1:30, Dollar High Center in Compton. Hey, come on through, folks. It's free. It don't cost you a dime. You go to Eventbrite, go to Annual Father's Day lunch at eventbrite.com and register. Come on through. And then next but not least, I got my golf tournament I'm doing on June the 20th, that Monday. That's right. Right after we eat, we're going to take a day off to hang out with the family. And then from there, we're going to play golf. So we got any golfers out there, come on through, y'all. I don't know what time we teeing off, but it's going to be probably about 9 or 10 that morning. We have trophies, the whole 9 yards. If you play golf, you think you want to play golf, I know Arabian Prince is going to be in the show, in the tournament. I'm looking for Mellow Man Ace. I just called my boy Joe Torre. I got Miss Parker from Fridays on standby. So yeah, folks, it's a celebrity event. June the 20th, Monday, June the 20th, Lakewood Country Club, right there in Lakewood, California. Again, go to we have an event link for that Lyrical Annual Golf event. Lyrical Annual Golf, Eventbrite.com, folks. Register. It's a little bit of money for this one right here, but yes, it's for a good cause, for Lyrical Revolution, my nonprofit. We do one every year. Of course, COVID shut us down 2 years back to back, but we're back strong this year, folks. Come on through, support the event. I'd appreciate it. And if you haven't seen it, here they are, though, folks. This is the world-class merchandise. Everything that's world-class, I got it. I got the book here. I got the poster from. I had a custom-made poster made to commemorate the Eve After Dark and Super Bowl. I got the audio book. I got a T-shirt for the Super Bowl, as well as the Wrecking Crew logo shirt right here, folks. Everything is available on my website, LonzoWilliams.com.
Dusty Vision joins.
If you can't get it that way, give me a call, 424-256-9211, or hit me on the email, reallonzonwa@gmail, folks. And that's all my pubs for the day. And Dusty's coming back right away. Here we go. Oh, kill this. Bring Dusty back.
I had to pull up my other phone, so it's not going to sound as good. I had to pull up my other phone.
Hey, no problem. You still here, though, Doc. We still got you. You.
Cool. Well, shit, man. Let's see here. Let's see what the chat is talking about. First off, shout out to Eric Johnson, American Negro. Thank you so much for holding down the chat, dude.
Yes. Much love, Doc.
Yeah, man. The insight. Lonzo, would you want to run a club today? And if so, what would it take to get you to run one?
Nothing. I don't know if you got enough money to get me to stay up all night like that, man. First of all, I would not run a club that had anything to do with people under at this stage. I got to up my age limit. Damn near 50 years old, man. 45. Because at 45, most people have gotten out of the bullshit. There's still a lot of guys in their 40s are still with the business. Okay, believe it or not. If you feel like wearing a pair of tennis shoes and ironing your t-shirt is part of your dress code for going out with your girl, you can't come to my club. So I don't know how we make any money, man, because so many people are stuck on that tennis shoes and jeans going to the club. Like, woman be fine as shit, hair all done, nails all done, and bruh still wearing Chucks to the club in a white t-shirt. I'm like, oh, help me out, work with me a little bit. So that right there tells me your mindset ain't really ready for what I want to bring. And second of all, I got used to going to bed by midnight, man. I don't want to be up all night wrestling with no folks. Youngsters are too disrespectful. I didn't work too hard and seen too much to have to fight or to maintain my respect without catching a case. And I'd rather not deal with that. I'd rather not. I will consult somebody. I might promote something. I met with a guy today. I'm going to do some more showcases for my channel. But other than far as a club, that first of all, in the city of LA, there's only one. I don't know any real clubs, not in LA, maybe in Hollywood, but there's no club in LA outside of where I used to play at the French Quarters. You can go and dance. Most clubs are cut out dancing. Most clubs that I know of in LA that are successful, that's been around for a while, that's making money, have cut out dancing, and you can go there and sit down, listen to a band, listen to a DJ, watch videos, but there's no dance floor. I'm used to people dance and have a good time. Youngsters today don't dance. And if I was a spinner at a club, I would understand that, because as a DJ, for me, people, if I'm playing music, and people aren't dancing, that's like a chef and cooking the food, ain't nobody eating. If I'm cooking my best food and ain't nobody eating, if I'm playing my best music, ain't nobody dancing, either I'm doing something wrong or something wrong with them. And I don't feel like figuring that out. So because I know that youngsters. I was talking to my kids last night. Shout out to my daughter Christian, who just graduated college yesterday from Long Beach State. Talking to my daughter yesterday, and she was saying, "Daddy, we don't dance no more." What you mean y'all don't dance? Oh, we don't dance. We just vibe, huh? I don't run vibe clubs. I run dance clubs. I don't run vibe clubs.
That means they stand there, look at their phone, and just look around the room and just look at their phone and maybe do this.
Ho. Do this right here. On pictures of their ass. Get the hell out of here. Phones have ruined. So phones have been such a technological advancement, but they have ruined so much. They have taken so much away from. It's given us a lot, but it came with a cost. It's given us so much, man. Endless communication, but nobody talked to nobody. Nobody talks to nobody. Okay? Most people don't even answer their phones. Okay? I answer my phone most of the time. It's just, you spend $1,000 for a phone, you turn it into a text pager. What you call them old pages? One we only text only.
SkyTel or some shit.
SkyTel. Turn it to a SkyTel. When texting first came out, we thought that was the shit. You got 25 cents. You got 25 cents per letter. Okay, you had 500 letters per month. After that, it's 25 cents a letter. Come on, man. That's real. That's texting, boy. That's when all them words came up. K and the nigga fuck the it's K.
143, man. I love you. 143.
143. Okay. All them codes came up back then because you couldn't afford to spell no real words. Info. That's when info came out. Information in my ass. Give me info, fool. So it just technology is giving us a lot, but it's also taking away a lot. And it just makes it difficult in my old head to do to operate sometimes in this new world. I have to upgrade my operating system to be able to be a club promoter in today's age. Simple as that.
Yeah, just going to keep doing what you're doing. Focus on getting back on the road, man. I know it's big right now for acts from back in the day, dude.
Man, I'm going to Arizona Thursday. Be there for 3 days. Come right back Sunday. We do a car show. We just doing book signing in Arizona, book signing in at the car show. And me and Clientele, we play a club here in LA, the Catalina Bar and Grill. We both went to Gardena High School here in LA. So we're doing a gig on for Gardena High School. And they were doing a fundraiser. Everybody that went to Gardena, we get all the musicians and entertainers who went to Gardena, we get together and we do a couple of songs just to raise money for the alumni organization. So I'll be there Sunday. I'll be tired as shit. I don't be tired. Catch a plane, do the book signing, and hop in the car and go to Hollywood and do I ain't gonna do but about a 5 or 10 minute show. But boy, them lights and that energy, you be tired.
Mm-hmm.
You don't understand.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes people. Let me tell you something. That's why artists sometimes appear to be rude because they're not rude. They're not being rude. They're just tired. When you own, first of all, you got to get there, do your sound check, try and get some rest, maybe do some interviews, come backstage, wait for maybe an hour or so, do the show, try and kick up as much energy as you can to keep people motivated. Now you tired and sweating. You've been going all day long, and now you signed some autographs, you took some pictures, and your energy level is falling. All you want to do is go to bed, go to the hotel, and somebody always asks you for a picture or a autograph, and sometimes it's just the wrong time. I'm not trying to be rude. I just want to go home, dude. That's how people feel sometimes. I just want to go home. That's real.
Yeah, man. What's coming up on Thursday with you and Dre?
Don't know. I'm gonna be in Arizona. Dre gonna be in New York. We're gonna do something here from the city. I'll probably have to take my laptop with me and do a remote show and talk about the event I'm gonna be doing. We'll be at the I think it's Trill hip hop shop in Arizona, Phoenix, Arizona, hanging out for Friday. So yeah, and then we probably supposed to be hanging out Friday night with damn it, I got 5 on it. What's his name? Come on, help me out.
Yuck Mouth.
Supposed to hang out with Yuck Mouth.
Get him on the show if you can. Even if it's on your camera, just do a little something real quick.
You know what? In fact, I got a new rig that I got. I picked up. I put together a mobile rig where I can take pictures and get sound from my phone to my channel and my YouTube channel. So I'm gonna break that out and see how that works out, folks.
That'd be dope, homie. That'd be dope, man. Looking forward to it, man. Always a pleasure hanging out with you on Tuesday, man. Any last words?
Man, y'all stay smart. Be smart. Don't let the hood take you down, folks. Don't be afraid to walk away. I saw a guy the other day, what's the best defense? This guy's a black belt. He said, the guy asked him, what's the best defense for somebody going to attack you? Run. Just get away. Leave it alone. Because you can't win. If you beat his ass, he got a case. If he beat your ass, you're going to be a case in the doctor's office. Leave. If you can leave, leave. All that old ego shit, let that shit go. Walk away. Take it like a man. Take the L to grab your girl's hand and keep on going. If it ain't nothing physical, all them words, hey, man, I got to go. All right? There you go, folks. That's the word of the day. Much love, King D. Young. We out of here, though, Doc. It's time to go. Dusty, much love to you, Doc. See you next Tuesday.
Peace.
Chat room, everybody, much love to everybody in the chat room, folks. I appreciate everybody taking time out to rock with us, all 40 of y'all at one time. In the meantime, this is Lonzo, the Godfather of West Coast Hip Hop. Dusty, much love to you. We out. And, wrong way. We out. And there you go, folks. Father's Day weekend. Dollar High Center, Compton, California. Lonzo and the mayor, Emma Sharif. Free. Come on through. Here we go.